It would be good if I turned on my microphone. Yes, maybe. Alright, we are back for more of this. What is this, like part 4? Part 4 Life After Magic? We left off yesterday at like December 28th, I think. So what happened yesterday? Everybody realized that Aura sucks. We already knew that, but everybody realized that Aura sucks. We confirmed that Lisa's awesome, which we already knew. Hey Clara, how are you? I have no idea how long I'm gonna last today, because I had a lesson earlier today. But a shy cat let me pet him, so, you know, I guess I have to stream. We hung out with KJ, who has a thing for us. We hung out with Jackie, who has a thing for us, and is gay. So very gay. Everybody in this game is gay. And then we saw a news program about other magical girls who had stuff go very, very wrong for them at the turn of decades, it seems. So I'm sure that's fine as we approach, you know, the end of 1999 in this game. So we're gonna pick up, yeah, we are December 28th. Who should I go hang out with? Oh, right. Did I get this one right? I think I got this one right. I don't get to hang out with Lise, come on. Alright, then we go hang out with Miranda. It's not hard to guess where Miranda will be at any hour of the day, especially during work hours. As predicted, I find her hard at work at the wood shop again. She seems to be more intensely concentrating than usual. There's beads of sweat on her brow, off screen, but she's sweaty. Knock knock! Hey Arya, come on in. When she sees me, she steps away from her project, the beginnings of a gorgeous bookshelf using different types of wood, and wipes off her sweat. She hands me safety glasses with a nod. What are you working on today? Could it be, I don't know, a bookshelf? It must be really tough because you're working up quite the sweat. The project isn't the toughest part. Well, what is? I'm trying to not put any of my magic into it. I thought it'd be easier, but it takes a lot of effort just to keep it held back. Honestly, it's a bit strange building something this way. Praise her efforts, ask her why, tell her she shouldn't hold back her magic. They love making that last one like you bossed them around. Now let's ask why. Why hold back your magic at all? Imbuing my magic into my creations was second nature. I guess I wanted to see what it'd be like without it. I do not speak with some of these contractions. And how's it been? Really hard. I don't know if I could keep up my usual pace like this. That could make my work suffer, but then again, I'm trying to figure out where my magic fits into my life now. This is an experiment. I don't want magic to be some crutch. And I don't want to assume it has to be a part of everything I do. Is this why you wouldn't let me try healing your hands last time? Miranda reflexively looks away. She starts sanding the edge of a wood block. I can tell she's avoiding more of this conversation. Or working. She might be working at her job. It's part of it, but... Miranda disappears back into her work. It's almost like she's at her job. It's so hard to know what's going on in her head. Push her to talk. Compare magic to science and medicine. Offer to help on her project. Well, I mean, we're not going to number 1, but... Offer to help on her project. Yeah, that middle one seems awkward. Can I help you with what you're working on? Miranda looks at me grumpily. That's her grumpy face. Do you know what a spoke shave is? Sure don't. A razor that can talk? My point exactly. Do not touch the dangerous tools. I have this. Okay, I was just trying to lighten the mood. Something's bugging you, and I never know if I should ask or avoid with you. Ugh. Arya, fine. Arya, please. Remember when the Shadow Society set up that trap for us at the Natural History Museum? All those reanimated dinosaurs coming right at us? I froze. Poor KJ had to save our skin with their bubbles yet again. I don't think we appreciated how much of a toll protecting all of us took on them. Even I took them for granted sometimes. I wish I had been protecting it. I wish I had been better. Oh my gosh. I wish I had been better at protecting you all. You're not. I'm not saying this about you. I'm trying to talk about me while talking about KJ and you. It's okay to be dependent on your friends sometimes. There are plenty of times you took initiative. Yeah, let's go with the first one. That's not what I'm saying. Well, I know, but that's what I said, though. Wow, our communication styles are just so different. I feel like I'm constantly putting my foot in my mouth. I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand. Why is it so hard for you to accept help from us? Maybe I'm not explaining it well either. Well, I mean, yeah. Can we table this for now and talk about it another time after I work on this table? Of course. We spend the rest of our time chatting about her projects. She explains to me that a sawhorse is not just a horse covered in saws. Who knew? I should get back to it. Feel free to visit me again sometime. I mean, don't make it a thing. I will, sometime. Who should I go hang out with now? Well, yeah, let's go see KJ. I hope that KJ's not pissed because the game didn't let me go to their concert yesterday. I shoot KJ a text to see if they're around today. They asked me to grab a table for them at the cafe around the corner from their work. The place we had our first hangout. They say they're having a rough day, so I asked what their favorite drink is so I can order it for them. It's an extra large triple shot black coffee. The barista behind the counter gives me a funny look, like she wasn't expecting me to order such a strong drink. When I say it's for a friend, the barista knows it was for KJ. They call it rocket fuel. That seems healthy. So I order one rocket fuel and a big sugary frappe. Should I call that princess fuel? No. I get lucky and find a nice cozy spot near the window and watch the world pass by. I sip my fuel and wait. Please don't. And wait. KJ's rocket fuel is going cold. I order another frappe to make myself feel less bad for taking up a table when it's so busy. About another 10 minutes pass and I'm about to text KJ when they burst into the cafe. They seem really distressed. I mean, it's hard to tell, but they have enormous tears coming off their face. Hey, KJ, what's up? The moment they see me, they push all that distress down and put on their familiar cool face. Hey, sorry I'm late, They throw their bag down on the floor and start gulping down their rocket fuel without even sitting down. KJ, that's cold. Also, your drink it's freezing. Okay then. Thanks for the drink, I really appreciate it. KJ, are you doing okay over there? You look like you need a doctor. I don't think KJ heard me. They stare out the window for a few seconds, like they're trying to decide something. They then finally sit down and take a deep breath. How's Princess? Got any leads on our mystery? I push KJ for answers, let it slide. Well, I mean, I don't know. Why does this game always want us to be pushy? Because it's a game? I talk a little about my day at work, about funny antics Lee's and I sometimes get up to when the manager isn't around. That's because he's playing cross keys right now. How rude some customers can be. Like the ones who yell at me when I just try to be nice. But it all feels like empty small talk. KJ is barely making eye contact with me. The last time we were here was me zoning out, not you. Sorry, I was just thinking about, well, when did they turn into Miranda? KJ's usually way more direct than this. Was it something I said? Was Aura mean to you again? Probably. I'm sorry I missed your concert. Is it something to do with your dad? Well, you know, we're going with the concert thing because the game screwed me out of that one. Oh, you noticed. Oh, wow, that was slightly spiteful. God damn you, game. KJ, I'm sorry, I totally forgot about it. Also, I was promised I could do 2 things and they only let me do 1. It's fine, really. No, it's important to you. I promised to come see you the next time you perform. Yeah, about that. KJ lets out a super long sigh and then cracks their knuckles. So, the gig was a total disaster and now I don't have a band anymore. And I was so angry about it I damaged my bike on the ride home. And then I got home so late I missed like 2 hours of my shift. And to top it all off, I was such a wreck I messed up a customer's tattoo and got yelled at by Bruce. So, yeah, you really screwed things up for me. So yeah, no more band, nearly no more bike, and maybe no more job. Actually, come to think of it, that slip on the bike could have killed me, so maybe no more KJ. Game over, man. Game over. It's like that popular movie. They jump up from their seat. Shit's peachy, Arya. Mind if I get another rocket fuel? Maybe I could take a smoke first. I could get you a frappe. I'm good, thanks. We spend another hour together at the cafe. KJ descends further into caffeine and nicotine anarchy. I mean, that could be their new band. I slowly sip on strawberry mint tea and try my best to keep up with the conversation. It's about all the comfort KJ lets me give. KJ nearly lost everything in one night. I wonder how things might have been different had I been there. Wow, if only the game let me do the 2 things it promised me. I called everyone to the school to tell them the update about Lise. So, Ara, you suck. We followed Lise and she's definitely not behind all this. Are you sure? Totally certain? I mean, it was a good lie I made, right? Ara sits in a chair, standing up, looking drained and a bit sullen. Thought you heard... the character's name is... The character on the left is Ara. So... So there'll probably be a lot of... a lot of phrases and sentences that sound like Clara. We're sure. Whatever's happening seems to be affecting her too. And she's not alone. Wait, what? The customers at the store lately have been pretty odd, either manic and dreamy or zombie-like. They're all shadow people. Have you noticed a lot of shadow people? This can't be a coincidence. So we're back to square one? More like square -10. The problem is growing and we still don't have any answers. Quick, what's the square of -10? Bang! We hear a sudden noise come from the hallway. No one should be here at this hour. I mean, except for us, who broke into a school. And probably the guy who breaks into the school when we do. Someone's here, at the place we broke into. Better not be Solaire again. Quick, bubble shield! Oh, order around Bubble Girl, just like old times. Bet you'd like that, huh? Right, I forgot you only listen to your princess, Arya. Well, please... Oh, whoops. You only listen to your princess. Arya, please tell your pet to do something more useful than wine. Go away. Just leave. Just go away. Ara, stop being mean. I mean, that's your only personality trait. Besides, our magic might backfire. Jackie steps confidently toward the door. Jackie, it's not safe. Our powers may not work. Jackie cracks her neck and holds out her fists. But These still work. She posts up at the door, ready to strike. KJ takes the other side, holding a classroom chair above their head. I put Ara and Miranda behind me. Miranda shifts and puts herself defensively in front of us both. I can see you're both exhausted. Hang back, we have this. She then puts Ara at the front. It's the smart choice. She's right, but if anything happens, I might not be able to heal everyone. I can't fail them like this. It was just a cat. We look anxiously toward the door. Oops, oh no. Smack! The sound of someone tripping and hitting the ground. Jackie uses this opportunity to throw open the door and we see Lise on the floor. Hello? Jackie drops her stance. Is she blushing? You can always count on Jackie to be Jackie. Oh, hello there. Lise, what are you doing here? I thought you said she wasn't the villain. She isn't. You're not very clever. Let her talk. Lise, are you okay? Miranda, yeah, I'm okay. Lisa's eyes widen when she takes in the whole crew. You must be Jackie. You look very strong today. And KJ, oh, like, what's up? I'm cool. You you hanging out? Oh, it's just awesome. KJ smirks at Lise, trying to be chill. They turn to Ara. Real evil genius over here, right? Lise sees Ara and looks confused. The celebrity guest is here too? Lise, why are you here? I came to work at the end of your shift to thank you for the other day. People were weird. I wanted to make sure you were okay, so I followed you. I mean, that's not weird. Guess we'll call that even. Something's going on, isn't it? I mean, you're having a meeting in a school at night over Christmas break. I look to the others, but their looks say it's up to me to decide. Tell her the truth. Lie to her. You won't understand. No, I'm just going to tell her the truth. I take Lise aside and fill her in about magic failing, how it seems to be affecting ordinary people too. She takes it all in thoughtfully. And you're a magical girl. Pulled from retirement, but yes. And what are all your powers? How many villains have you fought? Have your identities been compromised? Lise, I know it's a lot to take in. I can't answer everything tonight, but I will. I promise. Have you ever watched the news? It is a lot to take in. And I said all that stuff about magical girls. I stand by it. Yeah, what's up with that? You suck. That's the crux of the point. Miranda elbows Ara in the throat. When I was little, I was playing out in the national forest that my family lived in and cared for. I guess some big villain had been attacking Diamond Cove and some magical girl team drew the villain away from the city to avoid casualties. But one of them accidentally started a forest fire. I know they didn't mean to, but the smell of burning, the animals screeching and running, dear God, my home. If we had only known the plan, maybe we could have evacuated or prepared or even helped. I felt so scared and small that day. But the firefighters and the volunteers, it took days, but they took on the blaze. That's when I knew I wanted to do something good in the world too. And I wanted to do it in defiance of magic. That being ordinary, I can make a difference. Lise, I'm so sorry about your home. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have judged all magical girls based on that day. Just the one who burned down our forest. I resented your strength because I felt weak. And you killed a lot of people and animals. I'm older now. I know that good actions can have unintended consequences. I'm especially sorry to you, Ara, because you suck. Oh, sorry, I meant sorry for you. What? Me? I judged you especially harshly. I hope you can forgive me. I was not harsh enough. Well, since you said it so nicely. And I bet you're all here trying to find a way to help, aren't you? Even at the expense of your own safety. In a public school, the most dangerous place in America, according to awful idiots. We are. Whatever's happening is spreading fast. It's gonna be a big fight, isn't it? Well, didn't get a lot of choices here. I'll look out for you, and everyone. You've reminded us what we fight for, who we fight for. I won't let anything happen to you or anyone in this city. You have my word. You don't know that you can make that promise. I mean, damn straight, Lise. But I trust you to do your best. We won't let you down. Oh, yes, you will, Ara. We can tell you the plan once we know it, so you can help evacuate the area and warn people. That's a lot of responsibility for one person in a city. You can change your mind, too. You don't have to martyr yourself for a bunch of has-beens. Dear goodness. We have an obligation to see this through. Or a curse, you could say. And you can visit us anytime. Thank you. Thank all of you. Lise exits and the room is quiet. This was a strange plot twist. She wasn't totally wrong. We've been a bit focused on ourselves. No, you were just incredibly self-centered. Who's this we? Shut up! We have to win this fight. For everyone, except for Ara. And we will. But first, we need to figure out what's going on. Oh yeah, that part. The what's going on and then what to do about it part of the plan. We agree to more aggressively investigate the problem. Hopefully we'll find a break in the case soon. Finally, time for bed. I stay up way too late reading my... Okay, blah blah blah. For the massive variety of like dialogue and stuff, the nighttime wake up things are very repetitive. I can hear the sound of laughter. Ara's giggle rings out higher than the rest. No, not Ara. It's Bo Young's voice. Bo Young with Miranda, Jackie, and KJ. They're sitting in a circle on the rooftop of our high school. Jackie beckons me over with a big grin. She gives me a supportive pat on the back as I sit with them. Even. On the left of Jackie, I see Miranda focused on her wood carving project. I never took Miranda for being so artsy, but she's delving into this hobby pretty hard lately. It's almost like it's her job. A bespectacled brunette KJ hovers over her. They give Miranda an awkward thumbs up when Miranda holds what appears to be a crude carving of Alistair up to examine. It's really dark, so you can't see this, but it's a great carving. He looks a little wonky, but charming wonky. I give the wooden Alistair a nod of approval. So does Proxy Helper. Bo Young makes a comment and Jackie smiles along. I exhale and feel my whole body relax. This is my team. Better yet, these are my best friends. I'm where I'm meant to be. And then I feel a sharp pain. 4 points around my stomach. It's like acupuncture, but instead of needles, it's pure, concentrated weight. It's a cat. Yes, 8 tons each. Ow, ow. I wake up in my bed. Alistair hovering over me, peering right into my soul. Yep, cat. Meow. Alistair, seriously? Yes, he's a cat. That's when I register the sound of my alarm. How long has it been going off for? I push Alistair off of me, that's a jerk move, and roll over to check the time. It's noon? I whip myself out of bed. I whip myself out of bed. My legs feel like lead, and I want nothing more than to bury myself back under the covers. But I'm already late for work. Meow! I know, you probably tried to wake me up sooner. I just thought you were a sleep demon. I stumble into the bathroom and grab my makeup. I'm late, like, seriously late. I could get fired. And I really shouldn't bother with this now, but... Alistair, I know how late I am, but my manager would hate to see me barefaced at work. They suck. I may as well. I fastened my hair up quickly and grabbed some makeup samples strewn about the countertop. It's from the sentimentality line. I could use something different for once, but it doesn't matter. It's time to hurry up and put my look on. I don't think it's going out on like too big of a limb, but I'm pretty sure that like the makeup thing is gonna like tie into the whole magic stuff going away or whatever. I can feel Alistair clawing up and down my pajama pants. Once my face finally comes together, I'm starting to feel a bit more energized. It's already 3 p.m. Damn, I took a long time doing that. I remember my dream from earlier. I definitely wanted to hold on to that moment a little longer. That's probably why I slept in. Phew, think I'm ready to go. Alright, time for bed. And Alistair, chill, I'm meeting with the squad later. Oh, I didn't feed you. We're gonna figure this out. Alistair blinks at me, but not in a cute cat slow blink kind of way. In a silent, judgmental way. I'll be back later. I scramble with my shoes, nearly forgetting my keys on the way out the door. Time for work. If I have to listen to the manager talk about us being a family one more time, it would be the second time that this has happened in the game. Oh, hello, shadow person. Welcome to Glamour Pop. Is he foaming at the mouth? I don't know. Get that rabies checked out? You're heading off. You're off kilter again. I'm sorry to hear that, Clara. Hope we have a great night and feel better. You're straining bad or I'm straining bad? Oh, or as a concept, straining is bad. I'm very clever. Yes. Okay. It took me a moment, but I see it. All right. Thanks again. Have a good night. Centipede? Are you looking for our sentimentality line? The only thing that ever gets talked about in this store? Better give him what he's looking for. Take our special sample soap bubbly body wash, I guess. Gulp. So refreshing. That's disturbing. Huh? Sir, did you just drink that? Sure. I have free time now. Thankfully, I had a not-so-terrible day at work. I feel like I have the energy to do a couple of things today. I guess that whole thing about me waking up at noon and being crazy late was fine. It's great. Who should I go hang out with now? Can't go hang out with KJ. Alright, we're going back to Jackie. After getting home, I noticed that Alistair is balled up on my bed, laying on Jackie's flannel. Hey mister, you're gonna get your hair all over it like a cat. Come on, get up. Alistair doesn't move for me, instead, yawning and snuggling himself in more. I try to gently nudge him off, but he just stares at me with an annoyed look on his face. Is he annoyed because I threw him off the bed earlier today? Fine, you can be my little burrito, please don't. If you're going to act like that. I grab the edges of the flannel and slowly start to wrap him in it, but he doesn't give me the chance. He scrambles away and bolts out of my room. Kind of a jerk move on my part. I give Jackie's flannel a good shake in hopes of removing any of Alistair's fur on it. It's cat fur, so it's in there tight. I guess it's not really Jackie's flannel since she gave it to me, but it's just the same. I don't want kitty hair all over it. The shirt is now 90% kitty hair. When I finish patting it down, I give a cursory glance around to see if Alistair and his judgmental eyes are watching me. When I realize he's not, I let my curiosity get the better of me and give the flannel a little sniff. The scent is faint, but carries a lively aroma of orange blossoms. Oh, and is that pomegranate? And oh, is this weird? This reminds me of the days when I was with Solaire, back when I used to steal some of his shirts and hoodies. This is getting weird. As much as I hate to admit it, I still have a few around since they make for good pajamas. Unlike Solaire's clothes, Jackie's flannel doesn't reek of cheap cologne and body spray. Also, I didn't steal this. I should see if Jackie wants to hang out today after this really, really awkward situation. Meow! No, you stay here. I gave Jackie a quick call and she is more than happy to hang out as long as it's at the Golden Glove. After touching up my makeup and bribing Alistair with treats to stay home, I make my way to Jackie's gym. When I finally arrive, I see Layla is wailing away at a punching bag with Jackie nearby. The little girl stops for a moment and looks upset. Coach Martinez, you're spacing out again. Sorry, Layla. Here, show me your form again. Okay, but you better watch. Layla is back at it, unleashing another barrage of punches, but Jackie's attention shifts to me when she finally realizes I'm here. Layla stops and pouts when she sees her coach's attention has once again eluded her. I can feel her sizing me up when I approach. I can see the wheels turn in her mind and something seems to click. Now she gives Jackie a smug smile. It's no different from her normal smile, which is always very smug. Hey coach, is she the reason why you're wearing makeup at the gym? Is Weirdo your girlfriend now? And there she goes with the weirdo again. Oh wait, what was that second part? Wait, girlfriend. Is she wearing your shirt? I can see her flushed cheeks as the embarrassment washes over her. Seeing this side of her really makes me want to... Do I have to point to the sign now on the right side of the stream? Call Jackie my lady lover, put my arm around Jackie, protect her by denying it. I'm gonna go for the happy medium? As soon as I'm near Jackie, I slide my arm around her, resting my hand on her hip and gently pulling her into a side hug. Would there be a problem if I was? I assumed that Jackie would pick up on what I was doing and chime in with some corny remark to own the moment, but she says nothing. No, instead when I go to look at her, she's as flush as a tomato and frozen in my grip with a silly grin. Is she holding her breath? I haven't seen her rhythm thrown off this badly since... Oh, Anna Lee, that was 2 days ago. Well, this had the opposite effect I was looking for. Judging by Layla's unfazed, smug grin, Jackie is never going to hear the end of this. You okay, Jackie? Mid-training. Huh? Mid-training, I should go help Layla train. Yeah. Oh, okay. Despite what she said, Jackie doesn't move from her spot next to me, and not until I let go. Even then, there's a moment of hesitation before she walks off. That, flannel looks good on you, by the way. Before I get a chance to say anything, she slides into the ring. Layla is right behind her with a goofy smile. When Jackie and Layla begin their spar, it starts off slow. Jackie takes the time to remind Layla of all the motions to help find her rhythm. It doesn't take too long for them to pick up the pace. Once they drill a pattern in, they move on to the next one, with Jackie explaining what it is that Layla is supposed to be looking for. Everything looks normal at first. Layla gets the body blow she's looking for, and she dodges every one of Jackie's swings with a smooth roll to set up more punches. But something feels a bit off that I can't quite put my finger on. Layla is fine, but Jackie seems a bit sloppy? It happens after they get into a pattern. At some point, it's like Jackie is the one that gets too comfortable and starts to zone out. That's it. She's taking more hits than she needs to. Layla notices this and does what she is trained to do. Exploit a weakness when she sees one. She starts landing even harder blows to Jackie's body. After all of Layla's hard work, Jackie's chin finally lowers and Layla moves in to deliver a strong uppercut to Jackie's exposed chin. When she makes contact, the next few seconds slow to a crawl. Jackie pulls her right arm back and, for a hair-raising instant, it looks like she's going to deliver a devastating blow. Layla must sense it because she's already trying to dodge, but thankfully Jackie stops herself before we see if Layla's efforts would have been enough. Jackie backs away, looking frightened as she does so. Good job. That's enough for today. Coach? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need a moment. Layla is baffled by her coach, but Jackie doesn't stick around to explain. She hasn't even taken her gloves off yet, but she's already sliding out of the ring. Jackie? She sits down on one of the workout benches, but she doesn't look at me. Jackie, what happened out there? More silence. Jackie keeps staring down at her mitts with a worried expression. When she does speak, she sounds small. Can you take my mitts off for me? Your mitts? Her arms are trembling a bit, but mitts like these just slide right off. She shouldn't have had any trouble. Oh no. Jackie's mitts are singed and I only just now pick up on the burning scent. That attack was meant to bury a monster in the pavement, not spar with a child. Jackie's powers have always been the fickle one, working as a double-edged sword tied to her confidence. Could what's happening to our powers be affecting her more personally? I push the theories to the back of my mind and focus on what's in front of me. It takes a bit to pull her gloves off. How? Why? I don't know. When she hit me, I wasn't really here anymore. It's like I was snapped into some memory of an old fight. When my eyes opened, I just didn't see Layla. I don't even know what I saw. I guess just some generic monster of the week like we used to deal with. Monster of the week. It's hazy now, but it was so vivid when it happened, Arya. What's wrong with me? You could have seriously hurt Layla. Nobody got hurt. Are you okay? We're going with the latter. That first one sucks. I don't know. I think so. It's okay, Jackie. Layla's safe. You didn't hurt her. You pulled back just in time. But I could have. It could have been serious. I hold Jackie's trembling hand. It's still warm from magic, but the touch seems to calm her down some. It's times like these I'm glad I know a thing or two about anxiety. Imagine knowing a thing or two about anxiety. Couldn't be me. Oh, no, it is. Only your feelings are hurt right now. Well, also your hands. We can mend those. But she could have... Hey, do you remember that thing your uncle always used to say? Huh? You can go far by learning from your mistakes, but you can go further if you let them go. Yeah, you're right. And give yourself a little credit. She totally looked like she was gonna dodge it on her own. You two put a lot of work in, haven't you? Jackie nods her head. She still looks shaken up, but she's at least breathing a little easier. Do you want to go to the park tonight and talk about it some more? We can get creme glacée along the way. Tempting, but no. I think I need to be alone and sort out my thoughts. I understand. Thank you, Arya, for everything. For making me uncomfortable, almost causing me to injure a child. I'm sorry I'm such a mess right now. I really thought I was over all of this fighting and stuff. Well, I mean, except for the boxing. We're all a bit of a mess right now, Jackie. Well, pulled through. Jackie nods along. Though she looks worse for wear, I know she'll be fine. She's stronger than this. All the same. Do you want a hug? Yeah, but I'm too sweaty. Oh, no you're not. I don't care, come on. Jackie lets me embrace her and I can feel her start to slump and relax a little bit. I look back to check on Layla, who's been punching away at the bag again. She looks focused, but I can't really tell what's on her mind beyond that. When it's finally time to let go, we go our separate ways. Jackie needs to attend to Layla, and I need to get back home. I don't know what's going on in this town, but I hope we figure it out soon, for Jackie and Layla's sake. Also everybody else. Who should I go hang out with now? Back to Miranda. I visit Miranda at the woodshop again, but both of us are feeling exhausted and the room feels a bit stuffy. Probably because of the sawdust. Miranda suggests going to the park and get some air. To get some air, even. It sounds nice. I haven't been to the park since yesterday. We sit down on a bench. It's an overcast night. I mean, it's very clear, you can see the moon, but overcast nonetheless. Too bad. I was hoping we could see the stars a little bit. I mean, they're there, next to the moon. You've been keeping up quite the schedule between our investigations and your work at the woodshop. It's like you're employed. I don't mind keeping busy, but I am feeling it lately. Me too. I worked 20 minutes today. I reach into my bag and pull out some trail mix that Lee's made. She leaves it in the staff break room for anyone to take. I take a lot. Trail mix for energy? That sounds good. We crunch on our snack and I think about how to bring up what I want to say. It's not really overcast. Did you notice that? Sometimes I'm not sure how to approach our conversations. When you leave some things unsaid, I just have to react or guess what you're getting at, but I feel like I mess up. It's been like that way since we were the Sentinels. I hate the feeling that you think I don't care about your voice in matters. I really do. But I want to know how I can be better at helping you feel open with me. This has been on my mind too. It can be hard for me to be direct right after being asked a question. And if I'm working with my hands or something, I'm not ignoring you. It's because it helps me gather my thoughts. Are you autistic too? It's called stimming. That's good to know. Sometimes I know what I'm feeling, but I don't yet have the words formed for it yet. You're autistic too. It's cool. Do you feel they're more formed now? I think so. Just let me do some stuff and get back to you in a few weeks. Miranda, would you feel comfortable if we continued our conversation from the other day? Can I ask you a question first? Of course. What do you feel about your magic? The magic is just something I carry with me. It connects me to the legacy of magical girls. I haven't really thought about it, you. Yeah, it's totally the last one in this game about magic. I'm going with the first one. Seems more apt with what the character said. It's a part of me. Inseparable. Like my lungs. I mean, you could take those out, I guess. I don't think about it much, but it's there. Like breathing. Do you think having magic meant you had to be a magical girl? Well, I mean, was a girl, had magic, so, I mean, why do you ask? I've been thinking about my magic a lot lately. It hasn't always felt like it was mine, just a tool to use as a magical girl. A tool? Like, it doesn't belong to me. Then, who would it belong to? Sentinel Nova. Ah. I wait patiently. I can see she's trying to form her thoughts and I don't want to interrupt. I want to show her she's worth waiting for. Is that a double entendre? When I used my magic, like it was it's like it was using me instead. Trying to control it was like trying to hold onto a handful of sand. It just ran through my fingers. Sentinel Nova could use it like instinct. But Miranda, it feels like it happens when I don't intend it to, or sometimes won't come when I call it. And I don't know what that means. Where does my magic fit into my life now? You keep talking about Sentinel Nova like it wasn't you? That's how I felt. All that frill and girliness, it was a performance. It didn't feel like me. I kind of dissociated from Sentinel Nova, like a costume I put on and took off. Dear fucking God. Are all of these characters me, except for Aura? It was a big relief when I got to take off the costume for good. It took a big toll on me to have to pretend like that. I'm much more self-assured about who I am now, except the magic feels so connected with Sentinel Nova. I think that's why it's been hard to see the magic as still my own. I nod to show I'm listening and understanding. I sit with what she said. I never knew this side of her. I probably should have talked to her at one point. Ever. I'm really glad you felt like you could share that with me. This is a way better conversation than I would have had with Aura. I wish I knew what to say. Sparkles! You don't have to say anything. I'm just glad to feel heard. But I do have thoughts, just not the words yet. See what I did there? Now you know how I feel all the time. She says it warmly. I try to gather my thoughts when the clouds part and the stars peek out, twinkling at us, almost like they were the entire time with the moon. I look at Miranda and she smiles. That's right. Her powers come from the stuff of stars. When she needed to recharge, she would sit under the night sky and let her light within her. And let their light within her. That's still an awkward phrase. I can tell even now she's feeling more energized because of the trail mix. She starts to softly glow. It's incredibly beautiful. She's incredibly beautiful. Everybody is gay. This is her light coming from her. Look at yourself. What? You're glowing. Your epidermis is luminescing. This always happens at night. That's what I mean, Miranda. Your glow, your magic, it's a part of you. Not Sentinel Nova, who is you, but you. You. Being a magical girl and having magic don't have to be the same thing. Miranda's eyes fill with hope. I think that's why our powers don't go away when we retire. We have to choose to pass them on with the rings, if we want to. Otherwise, they're ours for life. Well, except for what's going on now. Oh yeah, that mystery that we never solved. Do you think magic is really disappearing? I can feel my powers weakening a little. Do you think it'll be gone soon? Will you miss it? Is that what you want? Will you miss it if your magic goes away? I think I would. After trying to work without my magic lately, I realize it's pretty second nature for it to flow through me. Miranda's quiet for a little while, staring up at the stars. I don't think I want it to go away. But I want to find a way for it to feel more like mine. I believe in you. It's your power. You should claim it however you want. Thank you, Arya. Our talks are really helping me organize my thoughts on this. I want to do something to thank you, make something for you, and I want to do it purposefully using the magic I have, especially if it might not be here forever. Would you let me make you something? Of course. What would you like? A piece of wearable art? A treasure box? Anything she wants to make. We'll go with the three. What do you want to make? I don't think I could choose. But I asked you. Yeah, I know, but I'm bad at making decisions. This game has, laid that bare. But I said you could make whatever. Classic Arya Miranda stalemate. Guess our communication styles still have a way to go to be compatible. I'll come up with something. I'm gonna head back. I'm sort of excited to start working on it. I'll walk with you. I walk Miranda back to the workshop. It's really late. What is time? But I can tell her head is already in her next project. I'm flattered she wants to make something for me. I can't wait to see what it is. I'm the last to arrive as everyone else is seated and sipping on their gallon sodas. Oh, I guess we're going to a restaurant after we dropped Miranda at the workshop. What? Closing up Glamour Pop for the day felt like a waking nightmare, even though I said it was a not so bad day. I could barely keep myself together as I stumbled out the door. Please tell me someone grabbed a drink for me. I'm exhausted. I feel like I just walked through a desert to get here, and an oasis is right in front of me. Also, boy, it was boring talking to Miranda. Oh my gosh, Miranda, you're here. And the oasis is full of sweet, sweet Diet Pepsi. Don't sue. Miranda raises an eyebrow and slides a cup my way. Wait, didn't we go to your shop? Seriously, you've got to take better care of yourself, Arya. You have really let yourself go since we last talked 2 minutes ago. Your complexion isn't looking so hot. Eat something, too. I plop down in the empty seat next to her and plant my face straight on the table. This is 100% the last day that we're doing tonight. I promise you, this isn't just low blood sugar. It's been like this all week. Ara pops open a chip bag and dumps the contents onto a tray in front of us. She has her eye-catching wig on again. Yeah, it's definitely something. Yeah, I can offer some solidarity on that front. I felt like garbage in the recording studio today. It's weird, I feel alright in the mornings when I'm getting ready. But later, when I'm really in the thick of work, this horrible feeling just gets worse and worse. I feel like I just crave breaks, taking a few minutes to freshen up, get some air. That's the only time I feel normal lately. Happy, even. Of course, the guys at the studio think I'm just a massive diva. That's unrelated to any of this. Jackie puts down a comically huge burger. It's so big, it's behind us on screen. Is that thing a triple stack? It's hard to tell. It's very low res. I know what you mean. I almost killed a child today. I've gotten even more tired in training. My head's been foggy. Almost killed a child. I've had to cancel on Layla a few times because I just can't bring my A game. I brought it today. Almost killed her. I'm trying to do right by her, but I've been too distracted and fussy over how I look, and it's seriously getting into my head. I never took myself with the vain type, but maybe it's old insecurities coming back. Jackie. Honestly, I'm not experiencing these symptoms on the same level as you guys, and I wish I knew what was going on. At least Miranda and I have mostly been in the clear. Well, about that. I know I said in the past that I wasn't experiencing it, but I think I am, actually, just a little bit. What? Even you? There's been a lot on my mind lately, and I feel like I'm falling behind at work. I got scolded the other day for forgetting to put on safety glasses. I mean, I said earlier that I never do, but I mean, that's like safety rule number 1. Miranda pauses, looking uncomfortable at what she just disclosed. The Miranda I know would never mess up a simple safety procedure like that. I mean, she totally ignored it when I went to her shop, but this can't go on. The loss of our magic is one thing, but our health is another. A beat passes. Everyone is lost in thought. I think about everything that's happened so far. The gradual loss of our powers. How I can no longer understand Alistair. How we investigated Lise and found her acting way more than strange. The seemingly random flashes of nostalgia, remembering our glory days far more than usual. And this gnawing feeling in the pit of my stomach that I could get up right now and put on another coat of lipstick. Makeup. Oh, the bathroom's to the left. Actually, I'll go with you. I think my mascara is clumping again. Ugh. No. No, no, no. Guys, hear me out. I frantically rummaged through my purse and dumped the contents on the table. Amongst crinkled receipts and dusty candy wrappers are the samples of sentimentality I've been using all week. I can't believe it. The thing I said earlier. I grab a makeup brush. It's subtle, but it's there. Hello, Stream Boo. Bye. A pull. A gut feeling that says, I need to use this. This is the source of everything that's been happening. Makeup brush? Ooh, that was really high. Makeup brush? Or not just a brush? It couldn't be. The makeup? The really obvious thing? The whole table looks incredulous. A moment passes, but their faces darken. Of course. KJ and I haven't been using it like you three have, and it matches how much we've been affected. With the rate I've been applying it, I can't deny it makes sense. Speaking of which, our customers have been going wild for this stuff. It's like there's an addictive quality to it. It gets in your head. You start thinking about old times. You know what? I'm done with speculating. Oh, we got... Hey. Up close Miranda art. Miranda slams her hands down on the table and stands up, looking determined. We need definites right now. Everybody looks shocked by her outburst. Miranda's never taken a lead like this, but she's kicking ass and taking names. I think back to years ago, where Miranda's voice, a bit softer than the others, would falter mid-sentence, where she'd struggle to shrug off Bo Young's incessant babying, and she worried about not being able to hold a decent conversation with Jackie, and spoke quietly with KJ on the side, comforting them when the Sentinel's pillar of defense was feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes I'd see her sitting at her desk after school. She'd be carving those tiny wooden figures at her desk, totally focused. I see that same Miranda now, finally taking charge. Miranda shoots me a look, then looks back at the table. Arya, I'm borrowing this. Miranda. Miranda holds up a highlighter compact and pops it open for everyone to see. She dabs a light finger into the glittery powder and swipes her cheek with it. We all lean in. I know I shouldn't, but just watching Miranda use the makeup makes me want to use it too. Seeing you all gather around like this, it reminds me of how we used to hang out here after class. Shoot, it's getting to me. The feeling's just like that concealer sample I've been using to cover up some late-night dark circles. Miranda, that's enough. There must be some mistake. It's just makeup. I wouldn't sell us out to some evil person. Is it? Let's take a look inside. Miranda takes the compact and holds it up. She imbues it with just a hint of her Stardust magic. Just enough to burst the compact open. It probably shouldn't have needed magic to get open, but it lands on the table in pieces. As it does, a dark magical cloud from inside floats into the air and then dissipates. That cloud? That wasn't my magic. It was someone else's. I mean, even if it was the makeup's fault, how is this happening? Your boss? The pretty obvious big bad? Who's doing this? The person making the makeup? Ara looks at me for answers, but I know she won't like what I'm about to say. Anna Lee. And you. But Anna Lee, the woman you're working with. What? The clearly greedy, evil woman? I figured that ice cold bit. No, it's like I said before, Anna Lee's doing the sentimentality line for a good cause. I'm doing this for a good cause. Money. Jackie puts a gentle hand on Ara's shoulder. She deflates slightly, looking away. She being Jackie or she being Ara? Listen, Ara, this is worth investigating. If we're wrong, we're wrong. But we need to get to the bottom of this. I say we bust into Anna Lee's place. Tomorrow. You and me, Arya. What? You use your authority as Glamour Pop's #1 employee to get us in the building, and I'll do the rest. The rest of the group looks dumbfounded by KJ's suggestion, but eventually Miranda nods. KJ's right. We need to get to the bottom of this. If we're right about the makeup, it's not just affecting the group. It's affecting regular people like Lee's. Who knows what long-term exposure will look like? It's decided then. Stealth and espionage. You and me, Arya. Sounds fine with me. We'll reconvene tomorrow evening with our findings. Arya's looking at the floor with a guilty expression. You should be guilty, Arya. Arya, you suck. Jackie and Miranda seem uneasy. Jackie especially, who is now fiddling with the contents of her backpack and tossing her makeup products out on the table. I feel terrible knowing that I might have inadvertently exposed my friends to the makeup through my job, but it's Ara's fault. For Ara and Jackie's health and for everybody's magic, we have to get answers. I look at KJ, who's wearing a determined expression. I know we will. Finally, time for bed. What an uneventful day. Stay awake for a while with the usual... Okay. Alright. Alistair has wakened us. We're on December 30th, and that's that for tonight. Just over an hour. That's pretty good. Did not have more in me, but we made some progress. The game screwed things with us and KJ, which is not cool. But, you know, whatever. The obvious mystery is about to be solved because it's obvious. And, yeah. So, going to save. Boom. Yeah, so tomorrow, playing Roz in Cross Keys, which will hopefully I almost rated the wrong channel. Raid Royale with cheese. Doing some Stardew multi. Yeah, play Roz at 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And will I do more of this? I don't know. Sunday is like question 2. But anyway, thanks for hanging out, Clara. Anybody else? Hope you have a great night. And talk to y'all later. Bye.